Hello.
Hello.
Welcome to another episode of the AV Club. And my name's
Woo-woo.
Annika.
And I'm Vanessa.
And today's topic is movies and TV shows.
Yay! How
Woo! Pop
exciting.
culture, kind of.
Popcorn.
Ooh, you know what? I've been craving popcorn lately.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh.
I don't know. I crave a lot of things at like a time. Like the other day, I was craving chicken nuggets, and then I wanted
Oh, I saw
matcha
you
with
got some.
boba, and then I wanted popcorn. So maybe this was my calling to go get popcorn.
Yes. Go get some popcorn.
Maybe later
Think about
after
your
this.
favorite movies.
Oh,
Join
yes.
us in our discussion.
All right.
All
So our
right.
first question is, do you prefer movies or TV shows?
I think I prefer movies over TV shows. I think I just like how I don't know, you could just like sit and just watch something for like an hour or two or three or four, depending on the movie. You know, like that, like
4 hour
Zack
movie?
Snyder cut. Yeah, that Zack Snyder cut. It's like 4 hours of the Justice League movie.
Oh, I
So they
never
came out
watched
with
that
like the
one.
original Justice League that was not
Uh-huh.
that good, and then they decide, or the director decided to release uh, another version of the Justice League movie, and it was 4 hours long. And I watched
Who
the
would
entire thing.
four
It was like
hours?
broken
What?
up. Yeah, it was broken up into six different parts, but it was like all in one 4 hour movie. Yeah.
That's insane.
Mm-hmm.
Who would sit through that besides you, obviously?
Me.
My God, that's
um.
crazy.
Yeah. It was pretty good though. It's just it was just long.
Yeah. Oh
I
my
think
God.
like we started it probably around like 10 or 11, and we didn't finish it until like 3.
When did you watch it?
I don't remember. It was maybe
No.
like a couple months ago.
Oh, okay.
I'm sure it was like during a long weekend or something. Maybe like July 4th weekend.
Oh, okay.
Because I wouldn't like stay up super late if it
Till
wasn't
3.
like, yeah, right. But yes, I think I prefer movies over TV shows. But you know, sometimes I do enjoy a good TV show.
That's a good
Yes.
point. I think for me, I might prefer a TV show
Okay.
because I don't know, I think like the cliffhangers at the end of each episode like really get me. Depending
I
on like
have to
what the
watch.
show's like, yeah.
Yeah.
Like if it's a really like happy like slice of life, then I'm like, okay, maybe I might prefer a movie
Yeah.
of that type of thing. But if
Hmm.
it's like a crime show or like a thriller, and then you have to
Yeah.
leave it sometimes on like the biggest, like craziest moments. Sometimes, yeah, I
True.
prefer to watch that for like the suspense or like the action or
Hmm.
like me wanting to watch like the next episode or something like
Yeah.
that. But I do enjoy a good movie.
That's true.
I think the longest one I've watched was like 2.5 hours, like almost three. Oh, three, because
Okay.
Avengers Endgame was like 3 hours.
Right. Yes.
Yeah.
But that movie, Avengers Endgame, like it didn't seem like 3 hours,
Mm-hmm.
which is like
I
weird.
agree.
But then like once you come out of the theater, you're like, whoa, it's
And I was
already
like,
like
oh,
very late.
I know. It's so good though.
But it was a good movie,
It
yes. If
was.
you haven't watched it, go watch it. Or watch the new Shang-Chi movie.
Ooh,
I want to
yes.
go watch that
I want to go watch
opening
it
weekend.
too. I haven't
Yes.
watched it yet. I want to watch
Me
maybe
too.
next week, but
Okay.
I was afraid of like too many people in the theater at once.
That's true, yeah, because I don't think that they're releasing it on Disney Plus. So I think it's just in theaters right now. And yeah, I'm also worried
Oh,
because it's like Labor Day weekend, and I feel like everyone's trying to go out and like
yeah.
do things. And I'm like,
Yeah.
today I just sat indoors.
You know what? Me too. Today I
Yeah.
worked on an art project for school.
Oh,
And that's
cool.
enough.
Oh, that's fun. Yeah, I just stayed inside.
Yeah. Oh well.
I sat on the couch and then I took a nap, and here I am.
I mean, we're gonna
Yeah,
go watch it anyway.
adulting. This is what we do as adults.
Basically.
What's going outside? Anyway, I guess to go to the next question, do you have a favorite movie or go-to movie or TV show?
For movie, I think I remember the last one I watched was Little Woman. I don't even think that's the last
Okay.
movie I watched, but it's just the one I really do
Yeah.
remember, and it's really good.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, because they have really good actors in it. I don't
Yeah.
know like the Joe's name, but Timothy Chalamet was in it, and then Emma Watson was in it, and then
I was gonna
Florence
say Emma
Pugh
Watson was
was
in it.
also in it, and I'm like, oh, so
Oh.
good. And then I like watching the Marvel movies. Very action
Yes.
packed, like very
Mm-hmm.
interesting. They're really funny.
Yes.
I like Mean Girls,
Iconic.
very iconic. But and Harry Potter.
Oh
Harry
yes,
Potter.
Harry Potter.
Yeah.
I feel like for Harry Potter, like they always play it during like the holidays.
Yes,
Like it's like
I don't even
it's
know
a
why.
Halloween movie, it's a Christmas movie, it's
Like
like
it's not a
friendship
holiday movie, is
movie.
it?
Yeah, I don't know because they do celebrate Halloween and Christmas in those movies,
True.
so that's why they always play them during those times, and it's like a witchy
I
wizard
guess so. Yeah, like a witch
Halloween
vibe, like
vibe. Yeah,
fantasy
Halloween's
maybe.
coming up too. Yeah.
Ooh.
Um, so I also agree. I do like watching the Marvel movies. Um, I think like for Marvel movies and like Harry Potter movies, like they're so easy to just like rewatch. Because
Yes.
sometimes I always just forget what happens.
Yes.
Even if though I've watched it so many times, like I'll watch it again. I'll be like, oh yeah,
Mm-hmm. I
right.
just rewatched the whole Harry Potter series with my boyfriend because he's never watched
Oh,
it, and I'm
oh
like, "You're
wow,
so
really?
rude." So we watched it, and he really liked it. Like he really liked it. I
That's
was like, "Well,
good.
you damn right." Like,
Yes, I know. Do you have a favorite Harry Potter movie?
let's see. I think I really like The Prisoner of
Mm.
Azkaban or The Goblet of Fire. One of those two.
Okay. I think,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I think that's the most common two
Yeah.
favorite movies. I also like The Prisoner of Azkaban. And also, for some reason, I like The Chamber of Secrets. I don't
Oh
know
yeah.
why. Yeah,
Same.
but, or, I
It's
mean, I
good.
know why, because I always thought, like, when, like, Ginny writes blood on the wall, I always thought that was, like, really interesting for some reason.
So edgy, writing blood on the wall.
Yeah.
Woo!
I know, yeah. The like, old timey graffiti.
What graffiti would be like in the 1900s.
I know. But yeah, so I don't know why I know a lot of people don't like the Chamber of Secrets, but I liked it for some reason.
No,
Like
I
the
don't think there's
basilisk.
anything wrong with it.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
And like the basilisk fight, and also like that the end scene where um like Voldemort is like confronting Harry at the end, and he like writes his name like Tom
Yeah, the little
Morvolo
like
Riddle, and he goes
like
like
he like
"Ooh."
flicks his wrist like
Yeah, and
super
it
like
just like changes I
precisely.
am Lord Voldemort.
Ooh, plot twist.
It's so stupid.
This is stupid.
Who comes up? I don't know. How does she like think to name him that? Or like
JK
why?
Rowling is just so creative of a person,
Yeah,
but
with like
she is an
names, right?
ass. I
Yeah,
hate
she's like
her.
not that great of a person.
No.
I watched this like commentary on her and like the Harry Potter movies, and they were saying that like she would often like when she gets called out on something, she just like pretends like she wrote it into the story already. So like Dumbledore being gay, right? Like she was like, "Oh yeah, like I'm for gay rights. Like Dumbledore's gay."
Ugh.
Or
Whatever.
something like
This is
that. Like
convenience
maybe
for
not like that
her.
wasn't the best example, but like something like that, right?
Hmm.
Like she would be like, "Oh yeah, there is this character that represents this community. His name is this, or their name is this." And it's like, okay.
I mean, it's so long ago. You can't tell her to go
Yeah,
back and
true.
like change it. You know, like oh yeah,
Exactly,
actually,
yeah.
by the way,
Mhm.
like
But she does that, so it's like weird.
yeah.
But
Anyway,
yeah, I wonder how she came up with that though. I am Lord Voldemort.
I don't know. It's just
Ooh,
like there's a lot of things to think
spoopy.
about, and then like they
Mhm.
keep it consistent throughout like all 8 books and 8
That's
movies.
true.
It's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah. Um, yes, Harry Potter, Marvel. I don't really think I have a specific like favorite movie, but yeah,
Mm.
like go-to movies would be like Marvel or
Yeah.
Harry Potter. Yes.
What about TV
But
shows though?
I know your favorite TV show, or one of your favorite TV shows is Friends.
Yes. I haven't watched it
Um,
in a while because they took it off Netflix, so I'm
oh yeah.
salty.
I don't
But
even
then
know like where you could watch it anymore.
my flute teacher like has a copy of it for some reason. I think he has the whole
Oh,
DVD set, and then
okay.
he
I was
like
gonna say like they
copied
have to
like
get a
onto his
box
flash
set.
drive or something,
Oh,
and he
got it,
gave it
got
to
it.
me. So I'm like, okay, I can watch
Oh,
it.
that's nice. Yeah. Wow, that's
Yeah.
cool. I heard they had like rebooted Friends, didn't they?
Huh?
Isn't there like an epi or like
Oh yeah, the
isn't that
reunion
right?
episode.
Yeah, was it just one episode?
Yeah, it's just one.
Oh,
It's
okay,
the one
okay.
where all the old cast members like go back together and
Yeah.
kind of
Okay,
like
there we go.
reminiscing and like doing
Oh,
like
okay.
script
For some
readings
reason.
again. Yeah.
Oh, okay. For some reason, I thought it was like they did like another season.
Oh
But that
no,
makes more sense because I didn't
it's
see
just one
anything else
episode.
after that.
No, yeah, it's just one.
Okay, got it.
It's so good.
I don't know if I have a favorite TV show. Um, actually, I think I mentioned this before, but my favorite TV show is Pokemon Sun and Moon.
Yes, you have talked about this before. It sounds very
My
familiar.
favorite TV show, if you think Pokemon's for kids,
It's not for kids.
don't make fun
People
of me.
I
It's a
mean,
good TV show, I promise. It's
I
kind of
haven't watched
cheesy
it.
and like childish, but you know, it is made for kids. But still,
It's
it's
still
really good.
good.
Very emotional. But yes,
Mm.
that's my favorite.
Why do you think it's your favorite?
um, I don't know. For some reason, I'm just like really intrigued by it. Like the story, like so they have 3 seasons. Each season has like a different story, overarching storyline.
Hmm.
Um, and like each storyline is pretty interesting. I'm actually like rewatching it right now because I got bored. So, yes, very interesting. And it's like even though it's a children's show,
Hmm.
like they like sneak adult themes into it too. Like they have like a death of a Pokemon, if that makes sense. But it's like
Ooh.
it's shown in a way where it's not like scary or
Yeah.
like too deep or
Okay.
like a regular like live action movie where you can
Hmm.
like um I don't know. It's like easy for kids to comprehend, right? Like what
Okay, yeah,
happens in like a
understandable.
nice lighthearted ish way.
Oh, okay.
But it's still sad. I cried. But
Oh,
yes. Yeah. Why do you think you like Friends?
I don't know. First of all, the like jokes are a little outdated. Some of them are a little outdated, but I do think they're funny.
Yeah.
Not like those specific jokes. I mean, just in general, you know. And
Yes.
then I don't know, like their chemistry is just so good. So it feels really comforting when you're watching them. And
Yeah.
especially when I went through like breakups
Mm-hmm.
in my own life, I would watch like Monica, like how to
Oh.
deal with hers, and it's just like really
Yeah.
comforting to watch. So I would just keep watching
Yeah.
over and over because a lot of them would just go on dates and didn't work out. Go on dates and didn't work
Mm-hmm.
out, and then I'd see them like cope with it, and I'd be like,
Mm-hmm.
okay, I can too, you know?
Yeah, yeah. It's just like, your own group of friends, right?
Yeah,
But in a TV show.
yeah. They
Haha.
just don't know who I am, but that's okay.
Oh man. Have you ever been to the Friends set? I know they have like tours and stuff like at Universal or not Universal. Where is it? Like the
Like
Warner
Warner
Brothers
Bros.
studio? Yeah.
No, I want to one day. Not right
Yeah.
now though, because it's kind
Oh
of.
yeah, no.
But in the
It's
future,
a
if they
little.
still have it, yes, I would
Yeah, I
totally
think they
go.
still do.
Okay, good.
I feel like they would like why would they not have it later?
I know,
I don't
right?
know.
Nah.
But anyway. Okay. So I guess moving on, what do you think makes a movie good or bad?
Oh my god, I just thought about Game of Thrones right now. Bad example. Bad. We could talk about that later. But what makes a movie good or bad? I don't know. I think something that's really important is like character, like chemistry, like who
Okay,
you
yes.
cast.
Mm-hmm.
Like if they don't work well together, then it's going to be terrible.
Mm-hmm.
And then character development, that story, make sure it's like visible. You know, what do you think?
Yeah. Um, I agree with both of those things. I also think like as long as like the story just has to be cohesive too, right?
Yeah.
Like if the story's kind of like all over the place, it's like hard to follow.
Mhm.
Um, and then what else? I think also like I think Angelica might have talked about this in like our music podcast, but like background music or if like the
Yes.
like music doesn't fit with what's going on, um, like it could kind of change the story, like the story vibe, right? Like I know, I mentioned movie commentaries. I watch a lot of movie commentaries for some reason. Like I
Ooh,
just
that
think they're
sounds fun.
interesting and like just to hear like opinions of other people.
Mhm.
And there's just one commentary video that I watched on Suicide Squad, not the new one,
Oh,
but like
okay.
the old OG one with Will Smith and
Mm.
what's her face, Margot Robbie.
Yeah, yeah.
And he was saying that um like that movie has a lot of licensed music, and it's just like not even the full song, but like every minute, or like not every minute, but like very often they'll just play another licensed song, another licensed song, another
Oh,
licensed
so it's
song
like
for like no real
okay.
reason. Yeah. Like whenever they introduce characters, they'll like play
Oh,
another licensed song, and they have like 8 different characters there.
that is so weird.
Yeah,
Yeah, I feel
right?
like they
So it
would
doesn't
cut
like
like one
fit.
song and then do all of them at the
Yeah,
same
it's like
time.
not cohesive, right? Like in their music
Mm.
choice. So yes, I think that could also change the vibe of the movie.
Oh, I agree.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't think about that. That's a really good point.
Yeah. Yes.
Also depends on like the book or like the plot, like where it came from. Like, is it
Oh, true.
interesting? Is it
Mm.
engaging? Like, if you're picking it from a book, how are you going to reflect that in the movie? Or is it going to be similar or
Ah.
different?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. I think like I know people get mad if the book is too different from the movie. But I think it
Yes.
works sometimes when it's like a good change, right? Like
Mm-hmm.
for the Marvel movies, I know for Iron Man 3, I think where whatever movie the Mandarin
Mm-hmm.
was in, like his character in the comics is supposed to be like this really evil, like like stoic guy, but in
Mm-hmm.
the movie he's like a actor or like oh I'm just pretending like I was hired to play this part, and then like I watched another movie commentary about that movie too, and he was like, they were all saying that like, it works because like it melded into the story well, like for what the story was, like what the Iron Man 3 movie was.
Okay.
Yeah, I think changes are good, but it depends.
Yeah, on like our notes, I wrote that Percy Jackson.
Oh God.
The books are so good. I loved
They're
every
really good,
single
yes.
minute of it. Like I
agree.
wouldn't stop reading as a child, and then I watched the movie. I'm like, what the hell is this? Like, sure, Logan Lerman was in it, awesome. He's cool, but like the characters and like the description of in the book is completely different than those that are in the movie. I'm not complaining about the actresses and the actors, but just like maybe a little bit more consistency and like following the story a little more, because that was not good.
I know the first thing I noticed when watching the Percy Jackson movie, like The Lightning Thief, was that they changed what's her face, like Annabeth, is that her name?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, Annabeth,
or
her hair color. Yeah,
yes,
something with an A.
Their
hair color was different from what it was in the book. And then the second movie, they changed it to blonde, like the actual hair color in the book. And I was like, why didn't you just do that before?
They were like, oh shit, they caught us.
I know. Whoops.
Oopsies.
Let's pretend we didn't make a mistake.
I know. Oh my god. Yeah,
it was
bad.
really uncomfortable though. I heard they're trying to reboot it though. Like Disney's trying to remake a lot of these movies.
No.
Or like Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Oh, I saw that. That one was pretty cool. But
yeah, like the reboot, but the original,
movie,
the first run trial period. They kept saying like names wrong, but I was like, you have a reference. Yeah, Ong, Soka. I think they say
yeah,
Soka.
I was like, no. I don't know why I sat through that. Like
I didn't. I couldn't. I watched like 5 minutes of it, and then I was like, oh god, I can't.
Good. Keep it that way.
That's a example of a bad movie, in my opinion. In our opinion,
top tier bad movie.
But they changed so many things, and they had such a good reference. Like
it's such a good reference. Such a good story, reference. And they really screwed it up.
Yeah, like the story literally laid out how to pronounce things, what the story was about, and like what the characters look like.
Like were they on something?
What happened?
When they made it, or
I know, right? Like what happened? Who? M. Night Shyamalan.
Who made this? I wouldn't be surprised if it was D&D. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. Well, anyway, movies that became memes. DreamWorks has their fair share of that. And Twilight.
Bella, where you been, loca?
I don't get it. Like, what's the point of that?
It's so funny. I don't know. It's just something he says in, like, I think the second movie.
Oh, he just says it?
Yeah, I think, like, hasn't seen Bella in a long time.
Yeah, I know that.
And he, like... and it became a meme.
Where the hell you been, loca? Like what? Why? Like who in the right mind would think that was a good line to put in the movie?
So funny. But yeah, or like Shrek.
Oh my god.
Shrek became such a huge meme, and it still is.
It really still is.
You have like the All-Star song became really big.
Shrek just became a huge thing.
Yeah, it's like the concept of Shrek is so interesting.
It really is. I don't know where they came up with that. Like, hey, let's make a movie about an ogre. Like, okay.
You can ask our friend. He works at DreamWorks.
I know, right?
But there's also like Minions. I guess like DreamWorks has a lot of meme movies, like Minions, Despicable Me.
DreamWorks came up with Minions too?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my god. What? I totally didn't register in my head.
Yeah. They came with Minions, Shrek. I don't really know. I can't think of any other movies.
Ratatouille.
Ratatouille is Disney. Oh my god, Rat.
I know, but like the meme, like of the rat.
Oh yeah. There's this one scene in Ratatouille where he's like eating something. I guess what's his face made?
Alfredo Linguini.
Yeah. Remy like eats it and he's like.
Oh yeah, my sister has a meme of that picture of he's like.
Yeah, I think it's so funny.
It's really good. It's a good movie though. That one's a really good movie. It's a meme, but it's a very good movie.
Yes. And then, is there anything else on here?
Well, I don't know if you read that much as a kid, but are there any books that you read that you wished was a movie.
Yeah. Oh, I was gonna say, like, I feel like most of the books I read as a kid became movies.
Good point.
Like, I read Captain Underpants. That
Oh
became a
my god,
movie.
yeah. Me too.
I didn't watch it, but like, it did become a
Yeah.
movie.
Mm-hmm.
What else? Like Harry Potter. I read Harry Potter.
Yeah.
Twilight. But also, like, for those books, like, I think I read them because of the movie.
Oh, uh-huh. Fair enough.
But the only one that's coming to my mind right now is Geronimo Stilton.
Oh
You know
my
that, like,
god, yes,
that, like,
I
rap
know
book. Like,
Dude,
I was like,
Geronimo
he's like
Stilton, like, the book was so fun to read.
it was. They had like fun text and like
Mm-hmm.
artwork, and like
Mm-hmm.
it's about like this detective mouse or rat, and like solves crimes like different books. Like that should have become a movie. Move over, Ratatouille.
Right? I know, damn, what the hell?
Geronimo Stilton, here he comes. Here comes the boy.
Here comes
The rat.
the boy. Hello, boy. Anyway, I was
Yes.
thinking about books too, and then I
Mhm.
realized I really enjoyed reading the To All the Boys I've Loved before.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, and
Mhm.
then it turned into movies, and I was like, oh my god, I'm so excited. I think I read them
Mhm.
before it turned into a movie, though. So then
Okay,
I was like,
that's cool.
oh my god, it's gonna be a movie. What?
Yeah.
So then
Yes.
I watched all of them. The books are so
Mhm.
good. If anybody
Mhm.
was interested in reading the books, it's really good. I think it's definitely better than the movies, but it's pretty similar. I
Okay.
don't know. I like the chemistry and like that came from the book more than like the
Yeah.
movie itself. Yeah.
There's a third movie coming out, right?
It already came out.
Oh, it did? Did I watch
Yeah,
it?
like Always and Forever or something like that.
Oh, is that the one where she tries to go to college?
Yeah. The one
Okay,
where she
okay,
goes
I
to
did.
Korea and then she like
Yes.
yeah.
Okay. I did watch that. Yes.
Yeah.
What's the second one? Oh, second one's when she meets that other
John
guy, Jordan
Ambrose, yeah.
Fisher. Okay.
Mhm.
Okay. And then the first one was just the
Standard
fake
story.
dating. Okay,
Yeah.
yeah. I did watch that.
Yeah.
Did not read the books though.
Ooh, you should read that. It's so good. It's lovely.
Okay. Maybe I'll look into it. I feel like I'm
Yeah.
so bad at like reading books. Like I'll think about reading them and then I just never do.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like I've gotten out of reading too, and then I started
Yeah.
reading a couple books like that to all the boys, and then I read
Mhm.
The Seven Husbands, and then
Oh.
it was so good. I want that book to become a movie so bad, but it better be
Oh.
fucking good because that book is so fucking good. Like if it's
That's
not good,
Yeah.
I'm gonna
They're
be
gonna
really
be like
depressed.
really upset. Write an angry letter. Why
I
was
will.
this movie bad?
It has to be good because that book is just so like beautifully written.
Ooh.
Like oh,
Be like,
so please go read it if you have time.
yes.
I will keep pushing
Um,
until someone else I know reads it.
Okay.
Nobody
Okay.
I know read it yet.
Oh.
I know.
I know. Like there was that one movie, Ready Player One. I didn't.
Oh, I heard of it.
I didn't read the book. I wanted to read the book because I saw the movie had come out, and my sister said that the book was really good, and I wanted to read it, and she has it, so maybe I'll
Oh,
sit down and like
yeah.
try to read it. But I heard the movie adaptation wasn't that good. Another book to movie. There's a lot of them. There's so
Oh,
many
yeah.
book to movies, or like
Definitely.
movies to books. Has that ever been a thing?
I don't think so. It'd be kind of weird because like the movie already like plotted out. Why would you write
Yeah,
a book about
right.
it? You know,
That's true.
like I guess usually in most cases like it'd be a book and then like movies bring it to life.
Yeah, that's true. I
And
think
then
like
I don't
sometimes
know.
it's like spin-offs. Like
Ooh, yes.
they'll do a movie and then they'll write a book to say like what the next thing that happens is. I think they did that with Avatar. The Last
Really?
Airbender. Yeah, I think, because I know like my friend had read comics of the
Mhm.
Avatar series, and I think that like the comics can go a little bit more in depth of like Zuko's mom and
Ooh, true.
like side plots that you can't really portray in TV show
Yeah.
or like didn't have
right.
time to portray in the TV show. So I think it was
Good
like
point.
kind of that like additions, right?
Yeah, yeah. Oh, that's good. That's a good point. I like that.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we're gonna move our conversation to anime and K-drama. Our favorite. I don't know
Yes,
if
I'm
it's our
actually
favorite,
wearing
but very good.
a shirt. It's Boku no Hero.
Oh, how cute. Is that a karapi?
Yeah, it is. It's like a Hello Kitty did a collaboration with
How
Boku
cute.
no Hero. Yeah.
What the heck?
But yes, anime.
Oh my god. There's
Good
just so
TV
many.
shows.
It is a TV show, essentially. K-dramas
Mhm.
are also TV shows, just Asian.
Yes.
Watch
Asian
Attack on
media.
Titan.
Attack on Titan.
It's so
I watched
good.
it. I watched it a while ago. I I haven't caught up with like the new season though, I think. And I don't really remember it, so I should probably rewatch it again. All I remember is like they go like this, like
the way they run. I love the way they run. It is so ugly.
And people like compare the Titans to Oily Lundin. He's coming back. Have you seen those?
No.
Yeah.
Ew. Why are we talking about him again?
Maybe I'll send you some pictures. But yeah, if you know what I'm talking about, because like all the plastic surgeries he's done. There's like this blonde Titan that people compare him to.
I know the blonde Titan. I know what you're talking about. Oh my god! Ew. Oh my god. But anyway, I do love like the Asian representation in like the media and how it's so popular here.
Yeah.
And then also
or it's become more
like,
popular.
Yeah, and then like adding Asian American culture to that with Shang-Chi, Crazy Rich Asians. But then we're talking about like the more traditionally like Asian shows. Over here, I read that Park Seo-joon is going to be in the new Marvel movie.
Oh yeah, did you hear that? Like
I did.
There's like
I don't know how I feel about
new
it.
Marvel. Oh, there's a new Marvel movie that's coming out called The Eternals. And Park Seo-joon is how you say it? Park Seo-joon.
Park Seo-joon. I don't know. Something like that.
Hopefully it's almost correct.
Yeah.
But he's going to be in it. The Eternals, and
that's cool.
I also don't know how to feel about it because I just don't know like what his role is going to be.
Yeah,
like,
that's what I'm really curious about too.
Yeah, I'm just curious to know what his role is going to be because he's mainly a South Korean actor. Yeah. I'm not too sure like what his English sounds like or like if it's going to be like he's going to just play the traditional
like a main role.
Yeah, main role or like he's gonna play like the traditional Asian character that only knows kung fu and like
that's true.
Is only there for person of color.
That's
that's exciting.
Point. But yeah, we have at least they have someone. Hopefully they just don't like, put it out like the wrong way or anything. But I trust Marvel, right? They released a movie about an Asian American, like an Asian.
That's true.
So
it's doing pretty well in the box office, is what I've read.
They better be.
I know, for real. But it's very exciting just because he's also very big in South Korea too. So I hope it goes well. I heard he's in LA. I don't know if that's true or not because he's filming this movie. So we're like...
Oh, right now already? Dang.
I think so. I don't know.
Wow, that's fast.
I think I saw a TikTok of like how he's like in LA. I'm not sure if it's right now or like he was or is going to be.
I drive around LA and then I never look at like where did they film these things?
I know, right?
Downtown LA is like, I know it's huge, but like where?
Yeah, I guess like on the Disney campus or like Disney Studios.
Oh, understandable.
I guess, or maybe they'll make sets or something somewhere.
True.
But yeah, he's confirmed to be in it, so I'm excited to see what his role's gonna be.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's like K-dramas and American movies
coming
together.
It's kind of cool.
Yeah, it's like how BTS is singing like English songs now.
I can't. Like, can you? Like, really? But okay, I guess that's fine.
Smooth like butter. I mean, they're very catchy.
Yeah, it's true.
But yeah, Asian media, hooray!
Do you prefer like anime and K-dramas like over American cinema or?
I think for me, I prefer just like animated things in general. I think is my preference. I'll watch like a live action like Marvel. I'm really into like Harry Potter like or live action. But like I think I more lean towards like animated things like movies or TV shows. So like Demon Slayer, Boku no Hero, Pokemon, or even just like cartoons, right? Like We Bare Bears. I don't know if you've heard of that TV show. I also watched that TV show. Very cute. Made by an Asian guy.
Oh.
What else? And just like and like movies too, like Studio Ghibli's. Classic too. Yes. So I think I prefer animated overall. What about yourself?
I don't know. I think I grew up definitely watching more animated, but now I'm gravitating towards like live action.
Okay.
I don't know. I mean, I'm still like both. I think anime's great.
Yeah, me too.
I really enjoy watching it. Like some of it's really good. Some of it's definitely more like high school-esque, but still good,
Oh yeah. Plus like all the work that goes into making an animated movie. Like you have to draw each frame like one by one. Yeah, it's
Like,
crazy.
I don't know how you do that. And it's like
Mm-mm.
20-minute long episodes, and it's like
Yeah.
3 seasons. Like, dude,
Mm-hmm.
how
Like,
long are you
whoa.
spending doing that?
Right?
Like, that's
I think,
insane.
yeah, like 1 minute could be like 300 frames, which is kind of
Oh
crazy.
my
Thinking about like
god.
redrawing something 300 times, my
And
hand
like
already
each
hurts.
one's like just slightly different than the
Mm-hmm.
other. It's like, oh,
Yeah.
so proud of
I've read
them.
this. Yeah, I read this thing that like one person could work on like a minute of a scene, and that's like their whole like year, or like their whole like work session.
Oh my
And then they're like
god.
they watch the movie and like, oh my god, that's the minute I drew,
That is so sad.
right? But also, if you enjoy it, if that's something you want to do, and like you
True.
really enjoy like drawing or like animating the process, like I'm super interested in like learning about it. But yeah, I just know it's a super like workload.
It is. Hopefully they could
Mm-hmm.
find like an easier way to like animate things without
Yeah,
having to draw like every single frame. But I don't know.
I'm
Maybe,
sure
maybe
they
I'm not that
have.
like
Yeah.
well educated in that yet. But
Yeah, me too. But I'm sure they have. It's like 2021. They've had many, many years to perfect this like art of animation.
true. Yeah, they've been doing it for years. I mean, you
Yeah,
might as well
right?
do something about it, right?
Plus like animation studios, I'm sure they hire a bunch of artists to work on
True.
it.
True.
So it's not like it's just one person just like,
Yeah. And then you think about like CG, like special
"Oh,
effects and stuff like
yeah.
that. They have like literally you see like these Marvel people filming in a green screen room, but then when you
Yeah."
put it in the movie, it's like so realistic. So like,
Right?
and it's like animated really well. So hopefully they would use those
Mhm.
resources to put like in an anime,
Yeah.
so it's like easier for them.
Yes.
Yeah.
I agree.
Do you
I
watch
think
K
oh,
dramas?
I have watched them. I haven't watched a lot. I
Okay,
think the
same.
first one I've watched was this one called Master Sun. Um,
Yes,
have
I
you watched
watched it
it?
too. Mhm.
Really? Okay.
Mhm.
That was like one of the first ones I've watched because
Uh
my
huh.
aunt really was watching it and she was like, "You guys should watch this." And I was like, "Okay." And it was a
Mhm.
really interesting story. I
It
think
is
it
very
was
unique.
about, correct me if I'm wrong. I think it was about like this person that sees
Mhm.
ghosts
Mhm.
and then like she meets this guy
Mhm.
and they like fall in love, but she has to like deal with like seeing these people.
No,
Or
I
like,
think when she touches him, it goes away.
oh yeah, yeah, that's what it was. Okay,
Yeah,
yeah.
and then he'd just be like, "Why the hell?"
Yeah,
Like
like what's
get
happening?
off of
Yeah.
me.
Yes, that was the one of the first ones I've watched.
Mhm.
And then, when Crash Landing on You came out, I
Oh
watched that
my
with my
god.
sister. And then Itaewon Class, I also watched that too because
Okay.
me and my sister had heard it was really good. But I think haven't watched anything else really since, I think. But there is a Korean like web drama that I want to watch that has one of my biases from Pentagon in it.
Bias. Oh my
It also
god.
has Red Velvet's Yeri in it as well.
Ooh.
It's called Blue Birthday, and I want to watch
Blue
it because it looks really
birthday.
interesting.
How
Yeah,
cute.
it's about like, or I saw the trailer, and it's about like these two classmates in high school or school. Like they like each other, but then like on Yeri's birthday, her crush like commits suicide, and it's like Hong Seok. Hong Seok from Pentagon is
Oh my
um,
god.
the other main character, and it's
Mhm.
like the story between them. And I think like she like somehow gains this ability to like go back in time by looking at like pictures or something. I don't know. That it sounds all over the place, but trust me, it looks
No,
interesting.
yeah. Wow.
Yes.
That's cool. I
Yeah.
was gonna say something I totally forgot.
Oh, I'm
Oh,
sorry.
if you like well, I don't know if you're gonna I don't know if you like it, but for like slice of life Korean dramas, I was just thinking about ones I used to watch. I really
Mhm.
like watching Reply 1997 in
Okay.
1998 or
Ooh.
1988 or something like
Yeah.
that.
Or
I
like
don't
a
know.
year. Reply year.
Something, yeah. And it's really
Yeah.
good. It's like a slice of life and then
Okay.
usually at the beginning of the story you see two adults together
Mhm.
and then it flashes back to like a group of like teenagers. They're trying to find out like
Oh.
which two got together.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's pretty interesting. And then like they keep
Okay.
showing you, but like they tease you like, oh, is it this guy? No. Is it
Yeah.
that guy? No. Is it that girl?
Ooh.
Like it just goes like that. But yeah,
Okay.
I also watch Crash
Ah.
Landing on You. So
Oh,
popular.
a
That's
good.
not
That's not a great scene. What a way to end this series.
literally just like the last like 5 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
They gave
She
no
just
shits about the fact that she
that she
breathed out some
just
boogers.
had snot. Yeah, when she was holding flowers. I think when we mentioned it in one of our last episodes,
Mhm.
I said that they're in a relationship, like the two main characters.
Yeah, are they still
I think
dating?
they're having a kid now.
No,
I think there
you're
was like a rumor.
joking.
I don't think so. I think I saw it somewhere. Like it was rumored that I forgot her name. It was rumored that
Sonia Jin,
the
I think.
girl, yes, that she was pregnant with
Huh?
his child.
You're joking. Oh my god.
I'm not.
Oh,
At
the
least
rumors are
like
spreading.
yeah, it's like rumors. I don't know if it hasn't been confirmed yet, but there are definitely rumors going around that they are having a child together, adulting,
Oh my god,
birthing a
wait, they
child.
I feel like they just got together. Is that
I know,
just
right?
me?
It was like last year or maybe probably earlier. But
Damn,
yeah,
they grow
right?
up
Isn't that
quick.
crazy?
They didn't even get married yet. Are they married? No, right?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
But do you have to be married to have a kid?
No.
Nah.
I was just
But
wondering if
traditionally,
they were.
people usually do.
Yeah,
But yeah, I was like, whoa.
that's crazy.
But a
I did
good
not know
K
that.
drama. I think that's a good like starter K drama if you want to like get
It's a very
into.
standard, like,
Mhm.
traditional, like,
Yeah.
love story evolving.
Especially because like how popular it became too.
Yes. I feel
K
like,
dramas, anime.
I don't want to be
Yeah.
rude, but I think there's better out there. But I don't know why that one became so popular. Maybe because it was like peak quarantine and no one had anything else to
Mhm.
do. So they watched it. And also Hyunbin's a very handsome actor.
Oh,
So
yeah. No, they're
he's
all very handsome
so
or beautiful.
attractive.
They're all beautiful.
Yeah.
Um, but I agree. I think it was just maybe a quarantine. Plus, it was a good storyline too. Very
It was.
interesting storyline.
I think
Uh,
It's Okay to Not Be Okay has a
oh,
better
I've heard of that.
storyline,
Mm.
but
Or what was that other
it's a
one?
little hard to watch for some
Startup.
people.
Startup. I heard was
I
okay.
haven't watched that one yet.
I haven't watched it either, but I heard they kind of messed up the ending, similar to how.
Oh, yeah, I remember that one.
Yeah,
I remember
I
people
heard.
talking about how the ending was just not good.
Yeah, the kind of like how Game of Thrones kind of messed up their ending. Which,
I
if
do
you're
not really
okay with
want to
moving
start
on,
that. Yeah, go for it.
thoughts on shows that are basically movies. So
That
like
is,
Game of Thrones,
yeah, it's a
prime
movie in
example.
itself. And all Korean drama episodes are 1.5 hours long. I don't know
Yeah,
why.
and they all have like both like Game of Thrones, and I'm sure like Korean dramas too. Like they have like movie budgets. Like I heard Game of Thrones had like a super high budget. That's why like they were able to like have all these good graphics,
Like sets, costumes.
sets. Yeah, and then like K dramas too. Like they're just long and they all look beautiful.
Well, first of all, Game of Thrones is a really good show until season 7 and 8. Maybe because it was so popular, because
Mhm.
everybody loved it. They probably really
Yes.
funded it to make sure it kept like consistent
Mm-hmm.
and like going that way. God, I was hooked when it first started. But it was a little scary because somebody's head got
Yeah.
cut off in like the
Oh,
first
yeah.
episode, and I was like,
Mhm.
oh no.
It's super gory.
Yeah, it very.
Gotta be
yeah,
prepared.
heads will roll. Wieners
Literally.
will show.
Oh yeah.
You know, the wieners and
You'll see some boobs.
yeah, it happens. But it's
It
so
does happen a
good.
lot.
It is
It is
so
really good.
good.
Mhm.
And then it went to
I-
trash.
Oh
I'm
yeah,
so
I
salty.
heard, or I remember first watching it with my sister. I think like I don't think I would have continued watching it if it wasn't for my sister. Like a lot of the TV shows I've watched, like I probably mentioned this before. Like I like to have someone with me watching it, or otherwise I'm like not motivated to continue
Yeah.
watching. I think that's also why I like movies better because it's just like one and done, right? Like you don't have to.
True. Yeah, you keep sitting
don't
down
have
and
to,
watching
like-
another one over and over again.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, like it was really interesting, but also like there's so much that happens. Like I don't really remember like what happens in Game of Thrones. Like when I think about it now, like I kind of like remember the characters, remember the general storyline. Like everyone's just trying to take over,
Take
be,
the
like,
throne.
take the throne. Yeah, Game of Thrones. It's like people
Yeah.
fighting each other, things like that. And then I had watched a little bit of the last season with my friends, and then like after like maybe 3 episodes I stopped because I just didn't have the motivation to watch it on my own.
I watched the 8th season with a couple of my friends, and then
Okay.
I watched it with like one friend like consistently, and we were just
Yeah.
both like, oh my god, it's just getting worse
Oh no.
and worse and worse.
And worse.
And then we got to the ending, we're like,
What the heck is
bro,
happening?
what? We
Yeah.
waited a whole year since season 7 for this? Like,
Mhm.
come on now.
Plus, the show had been going on for so many years. Like,
Yeah, 'cause it's so good.
The actors like from season 1, like, oh shoot, what's her face? The
Sophie
the
Turner,
redhead, Sophie Turner, and
Joe Jonas's wife.
JoJo. Yeah.
Ugh, the Jonas Brothers.
Oh, I know.
Anyway.
Yeah. But yeah, she like aged really well, and like you
Oh
could see how
yeah.
like young she was to like
Maisie
how
Williams too.
Maisie Williams. Yes, that was her name. I was trying to
Arya.
think of her name. Yeah, she also like you could see her grow up too.
Yeah, she's
It's
only 10 when it
crazy.
first started. She's
I
a little
know. And
baby.
then she was like what 17 maybe when it ended.
Yeah.
Isn't that crazy? Oh my god!
Yeah.
Imagine being on something for like 8 years. I guess that's what Harry
Harry
Potter was
Potter.
though. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
um.
crazy.
But yeah. Yeah. I
I
heard
under
the last season was like trash. So or like it
Yeah,
didn't
it's
end
like
really well.
you would think to put more content in like an hour and a half long episode,
Yeah.
and then it's still like super long. Like, come on. Like, I understand why Korean dramas are so short, like 10, 15 episodes. But Game of
Yeah.
Thrones had to have like 8 seasons. Like, really?
I know. I feel like they could have stopped, but they just kept going.
But every episode was so dense. There's just so much information
hmm
to take in from each one. So you really have
Oh,
to pay
for
attention,
real.
otherwise you miss
Yeah.
something.
I think that's why I don't remember a lot of it because every episode had so much. I just like
Hmm.
can't remember it all, and I just decided to just not remember a lot of the story of each episode at least. Like overarching, it's fine.
Yeah, it's like, who's that again? Who's that
Yeah.
again? What
Like
happened to them?
yeah, because my friends would be talking about these characters. I'm like, who is that? Can you explain again what happened?
Wait. You know Jon Snow from Game of Thrones,
Yeah,
right?
Jon
Kit
Snur.
Harington?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Jon Snow.
Jon Snur.
Isn't he in Eternals too?
You
Isn't
know
he gonna
what?
be in
He
Eternals?
is.
Yeah.
He is
I
gonna
just
be
thought
in
about it.
Eternals.
Oh
That's
my
funny.
god.
You know
Oh,
what? When I was
he's
watching
so
Game of
handsome.
Thrones, I didn't like his storyline at first.
John?
His storyline was boring.
Hmm.
I didn't like it.
A
But
little
then like
bit.
it got better as it like went on.
Yeah, when
But
he.
like yeah, when he was like on the wall or whatever,
Oh
like
yeah.
guarding the wall. Yeah,
Your watch is
I thought
over.
yeah, I was like it's kind of boring. Where's Maisie Williams?
I know, dude. Her storyline was one of my favorite. Brienne
Oh yeah.
and her storyline. Oh,
Good.
so good. Like Gwendolyn
Yes.
Christie, I think was her name. Oh,
Oh yeah,
so
yeah.
good.
She's also in a Marvel movie.
Really?
I think so. Or no, it was Star Wars. She's in Star Wars.
Oh, I was gonna say what?
Disney movie. Yeah, she's in Star Wars. It's crazy. I was like, oh, I know who she is.
Oh my god.
But yeah,
I'm
I think
curious.
if it's done right, then TV shows that are basically movies can be good, and you would like to
Yes.
sit through them. You know, you think it's worth it to sit through this long ass
Yes.
TV show for the content,
Yes.
for the story. Like after Crash Landing on You, like every episode, me and my sister like, all right, next episode, even though it's like an hour long.
Next.
Exactly, yeah. But I guess moving on to movie franchises. We talked
kinda
about Harry
this.
Potter. Yeah, we kind of talked about it a little bit.
Mhm.
But I know like
We'll dive
every
deeper.
franchise has like their fandoms.
Oh my god,
So,
no, not this
especially-
again.
Especially Twilight when it first came out. Are you team Edward or team Jacob?
I'm not gonna lie, I haven't watched all the Twilight movies. I've watched a couple,
Okay.
but not all of them together.
Okay, that's okay.
But if I were to choose one, I think I'd choose Jacob. Edward looks so
Oh.
creepy. The way they like portray the vampire, he's like glistening,
That's true,
whatever.
yeah.
I'm like,
But
Jacob's hair in
also-
the first like couple movies when it was long. No, 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 no.
But also, like, Jacob imprints on Bella's baby.
Ew, what? Okay, see, I need to watch
Oh,
all of
I'm
it to
sorry,
give like
yeah.
a better response. No, it's fine. Our next
But
episode, I'm
it
gonna
happens.
watch all of them so I could talk about it.
Oh, yeah. But, yeah, wild things happen. You know, Twilight was actually, like a fan fiction or something like that?
Are
Like,
you serious?
Fan fiction turned series. Yeah, book series. I think that's what
No
it
way.
was.
Oh my god, I
don't-
know my best
I think
friend
I
was
have that
a
right.
Twilight fan, so I saw posters all over her room, and I was like, "What the fuck
Aw.
is this?"
What's
And she's
happening?
like, "Oh my god, Jacob," and I'm like, "Who the hell's Jacob?"
Yeah.
Or Edward. I don't know which team she was on, but I was
Yeah.
like, "Oh my god, what is this?"
I think I am team Edward
Hmm.
because she liked him first, right?
That's true. That's
And then
true.
and then like I get like her like Jacob and her had like childhood memories or whatever, but like
Mm-hmm.
Jacob tried to like make advances on her while she was with Edward. And then
Ooh.
he'd be like, I'm so much better than Edward. Why are you with him? He's cold-blooded, but I can keep you warm.
Ew, never mind. Gross. I don't like any of them. God.
Yeah, I mean, they're all kind of terrible.
Let me watch
Let's be
both of-
real.
all of them first, and then I'll give a more accurate like decision
But-
on my end.
True. I know a lot of people did like Alice, though. Like Edward's sister or stepsister? Or how do you describe his family? Like, his family's all kind of weird, right?
Family member.
Yeah, right? Because his family, like, all are in relationships, but they're not related. So is it
Oh my
okay to... Is that okay?
Stop. Stop.
The controversial questions. Is this okay?
Is it okay?
Sheesh.
God, I hate this movie. Anyway, yeah.
All right,
I'll watch
let's-
'em.
But yeah, let's move on, though. I know another thing that was really big, like, Harry Potter and, like, Twilight kind of became popular at the same time. I would say, like, even though Harry Potter is, like, more long-standing, I feel like once, like, Twilight came out, it was, like, a rival to Harry Potter, even though they weren't, like,
Yes.
related in any way.
Yeah, I know they really weren't.
Yeah, but it was just, like, the franchise, right? Like, oh, Harry
Yes.
Potter's so much better than Twilight.
Oh, God.
And then, like, a
Yeah.
big thing was, like, your house, right?
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever taken the quiz on, like, what house you are?
Okay, I took it like 3 times. Once in middle school,
Okay.
and I was like a huge fan. I got Slytherin. God knows
okay.
why. I don't think I was. And then I took it like maybe like late high school, like college. I was a Gryffindor. God knows
Okay.
why. And then I took it again,
Mm-hmm.
and now I'm a Hufflepuff, and I'm like, okay, that makes sense.
Okay. You're like, this is the one I want.
No, I don't like want it. I'd like to prefer to be like Gryffindor, Slytherin, but I don't think I vibed with any of those. You know?
I see. Yeah.
Yeah, and then I went to Korea and then got a Hufflepuff cardigan.
Oh, cute.
Yeah.
I only took it once or twice, but I think both times I got Hufflepuff as well.
Nice.
So we're loyal. Oh shoot. I
We
hit my mic.
are. I
We're
mean,
loyal. We're honey badgers.
I'm
yellow.
a honey badger. What the heck?
But I went to Universal in Hollywood,
Yes.
and they have the Universal like Harry Potter section.
Oh,
And then me and my sister went together, I think like during or when I was in college. And then we both, because we're both Hufflepuff, we both got like sweaters for
Aw.
Hufflepuff. They have like butter beer, they have like rides, and you can like, one of the rides is like in the Hogwarts castle, which is really cool.
Yes.
I
went to the one
remember,
in
like-
Florida.
Oh, what?
As a kid.
Oh,
As a kid. Not now. I would
Oh,
never
okay.
step foot in Florida. God.
well, that's amazing. I heard the one in Florida is a lot better than the one.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
I
because
have
the one
Harry's
here is very
wand.
small. Ooh, fancy.
Yeah. I love Harry Potter. God. He's so
Yeah.
attractive in like the what? Like the 5th and 6th movie. Like, oh.
Oh, yeah. He got kind of
And
ugly, like the last few movies.
Yeah, he was so cute. And then he had too much hair in the Goblet of Fire.
Yeah.
And he got
Yeah.
really attractive, and then he got too old.
Yeah. That was the timeline. But yeah. Because like the one in Universal, like at least like in SoCal,
Mhm.
is very small. It's like like a corner.
Oh,
The
man.
corner of the park. Yeah. So it's really small, but it's still like good to go, like
Yeah.
an experience.
Mhm.
But yeah, it is really small, and I heard the one in Florida is a lot bigger.
Yeah, that was so fun. I loved it there. I have a
Oh, that's
postcard
good.
like literally right there.
Oh,
on my wall.
cool. Oh, nice. But yeah, everyone went crazy for Harry Potter. Still can be crazy because they have like a bunch of like new things now. Like they had that one book, The Cursed Child.
Oh yeah.
That was also, but that was like a play or something.
Yeah, I heard about that. I never watched
Yeah.
it or anything, but I was like, what the heck?
I read the book, but the book was written as like a screenplay, so it was like lines, right? Like it wasn't like like laid out as like a chapter book.
Yeah.
It
Interesting.
was like this person line, and then you like read it like that.
Really?
that make sense? Yeah,
The whole
like
book
a
is
script.
like that?
Yeah, like a script. So I guess like
That's
if you wanted
odd.
to recreate the Cursed Child play, you could just buy the book
Yeah.
and choose your characters and act it out.
Interesting.
you go.
I didn't know that. How cool.
I don't know if they have anything else with Harry Potter or anything like that.
I don't think so either.
Yeah.
But
I
because
think-
JK Rowling became like a very controversial person,
Yeah.
people stopped liking Harry Potter. I'm just gonna separate myself from the fact that I like Harry Potter,
Yeah.
and then she is a terrible person.
Yeah, like she made good books and a good story.
She did.
But, you know, her... she's not that great.
No.
Yeah, I think
What
like the
about
actors... Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, like, I think the actors also like kind of felt the same way. Like they separate, themselves from
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
her.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it's not just us.
Yeah. Good.
But Marvel, I think
Yeah.
Marvel has changed a lot over the years. So like, I know, like the first few Marvel movies, like Iron Man, Thor, Captain America, like the big shots.
Mm-hmm.
Like they
Yeah.
all kind of had like a rough start. Like I think they were still trying to figure out like what character
Yeah.
they want each person to be. And like if you watch the first Thor movie, he's a very different person than like who he is now.
Really?
Yeah, in the first movie
Hmm.
he's very like macho man,
Macho
like
man.
I must, yeah, like I am God of Thunder. What's it called? You all
Yeah.
are under me. Yeah.
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 No. Stop.
But then like they changed his character into like a more goofy, like lovable guy. Like, and if you watch Thor Ragnarok, like he's a
Yeah.
very like quippy, like God, Lord of
And then
Thunder.
if you see him in Endgame, he's a fat man.
Yes. So yeah, he basically like changed so much
Mm-hmm.
over the like years. And then like I feel like just each character became like more refined over the years, which is
I
good. They
agree.
found their system.
Mm-hmm. So are you Captain America or Iron Man?
Team Captain America, team
Basically.
I think I am Captain America. But
That's
also
America's
like
ass.
it is. It
It really
really
is.
is.
It was a very nice looking ass. But
Oh my
anyway.
god. But I think it's just because like he's such a good guy, right?
Yes.
Like his morals and his purpose don't really change. Or like he's a very consistent character, I think. Like
True.
yeah, he's more like quippy and like things like that, like cuz like all the Marvel movies became like kind of jokey
Yeah.
like nowadays, but I think like his morals and stuff like that very good. And that's not just like
Stay
his
true.
upbringing is really interesting too. Like he was
Yeah.
just like, a scrawny kid that wanted to fight back and
Mm-hmm.
like give back to the country that he loves, but he couldn't
Mm-hmm.
join the war because of
Mm-hmm.
his health conditions or whatever. And then, he got put into experiments and
Experiments.
became Captain America. So I think that
Yeah.
story is very interesting.
That's true. He's like a
Hmm.
really good person. He just stays
Yeah.
true to who he is.
Hmm.
But I don't know. I'm an Iron Man person.
Ah. I
Like
think,
my
yeah, I do
yeah.
appreciate Iron Man though, because
Yeah.
he's also a very interesting character too.
Yeah. Like really charismatic leader. He might
Hmm.
not he might be like more like unstable regarding
Hmm.
like the whole morals type of thing. But at the end
Yeah.
of the day he's still a good person, you
He
know?
is, yeah.
Yeah.
And he like uses his power and uses his money for the
Yeah.
better. And I think he like also it's like good that he also knows that he's aware of his morals, right?
Yeah.
Or though he's aware of the kind of person he is.
Yeah.
I think is like what
Very
also makes his character
self-grounded.
good. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
But have you watched or have you heard of the What If series for Marvel?
I have, but I haven't watched it.
It's
What is it
interesting. It's just like it's a TV series that's going on right now. And it's just basically like what if this happened. So like the first episode is what if Agent Carter became Captain America.
about? Wow, wait, that's interesting.
Yeah. And then the second
What?
the second one is about what if Black Panther was a Star-Lord.
Oh, Black Panther.
Yeah, so that was the last
Oh.
thing that Chadwick Boseman worked on.
Oh my
So it was really nice to
God.
like see him or like at least hear his voice because it's an
One
animated
last
series.
time. Yeah.
Like a one last
Oh
time kind of
God.
thing.
That is so emotional.
Yeah, and the most recent one was about Doctor Strange and like what
Ooh.
if it wasn't his hands that became injured, but like someone close to him was injured. So yeah, very
Oh
interesting.
wait, that's really cool. I did not
Yeah.
expect that to be that way.
I watched it with my sister and her boyfriend a couple days ago, and it's really interesting. So if you haven't seen it, go see it. Each
I probably
episode's
will.
like 30 minutes. It's
Oh,
on
it's not
Disney
that
Plus.
long.
Yeah, and it's animated too, so maybe it'll be a little bit easier to watch.
Yeah, and also I just want to say Benedict Cumberbatch is such an amazing guy. Okay.
Oh
that's
yeah,
it.
he's in the new.
I love him.
Oh yeah, he's in the new Spider-Man.
Yes, I'm so excited.
What's it called? Not. It's like not far from home.
Homecoming?
No, Homecoming is the first one. It's something
Oh,
home. I forgot
I
what
don't
it was
know.
called.
Something.
Anyway, but yeah, new
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man's coming out. It's also, I guess it's like also like a what if kind of thing. Like I think it's about like time travel or something like that.
Yeah, to like bring like I think the trailer said they found out who Peter Parker was,
Oh
and
yeah, yeah.
then
Where
and
it
they're trying
ended
to see
it the
like
last
can we
one.
turn it back to when people didn't know who I
Didn't
was.
know. But then
Yeah,
he's
I
like,
think pretty
oh,
interesting.
and yeah, in the trailer, he's like, oh, but what about like my best friend? What about MJ? Like I want them to remember, but like he's already like in his
Yeah,
like
he's already. Ooh. Also, Zendaya,
oh
beautiful
oh,
woman,
she's so beautiful. Oh, she's at our
perfect.
age. Oh my god.
I know it's crazy.
I guess that also makes you think, like, have you ever thought about being an actor, or like, would you want to be one? Like seeing people our age become actors, or like being
And
actors right
younger.
now. And younger, yeah,
I definitely thought about it when I was a kid, but I was like, I don't think I
yeah,
can do it. I'm not that
yeah.
attractive.
Oh, oh, you're so beautiful. Yes, Miss Taiwanese pageant queen. Could I expose that Annika has pictures hanging up of herself around her house
Oh my
and
god, I
like
did. That's my
poses, and she
mom's
looks
fault.
beautiful.
Okay,
She looks beautiful.
thank you.
If you ever get the honor of going to her house, you'll see her images, and she looks amazing.
Have you thought about it before?
I have thought about like what if, like what if, like
Yeah.
what if I was an
Ooh.
actor, right?
Mhm.
But I'm also saying like I don't know if I could ever do it, but also like how would I know if I could do it, right? Because I have never
That's
really
true.
done it.
Yeah.
I guess the most I've really acted is like in like
A class
club,
project.
yeah, class projects, like our video, our newscast, like class projects or like club videos, like in college. But that's pretty like much it. Like nothing like short film or like
Yeah.
something that actually requires like a skill to be an actor.
Oh my god, I feel like I'm laughing so much this episode. I don't know why. This is so
we're,
funny.
we're so funny. But
Anyway.
but I have thought about like what if I was an actor? Like how would my life be different? Or like, a musician
Yeah.
or anything like that. What if I was famous in general, right?
I've definitely thought about what if I was famous before.
Yeah, me too. Especially like because like I've gotten more into like K-pop now, and like there's people like even younger than us that are like training to be like, what if I was just shipped off to another country and like wanted to be a
Right?
K-pop idol? I always think about like how do these people do that? It's like
My
one of my
sister's
first
friend
questions.
is in. Okay, I don't want to like disclose like the information. My sister's
Yeah.
friend is in a K-pop group that's already debuted.
Oh yeah, I think you told me that.
Yeah,
Yes.
I'm not gonna like say when.
Oh
what
yeah,
they're in,
yeah.
obviously. But,
Privacy
yeah,
reasons.
he went to high school. He did a dance team, and he was like, you
Okay.
know what? I want to be I want to be a
Like a
K-pop
K-pop
star.
pop. Mm.
So he auditioned, and then he got into non-disclosed entertainment company.
Yes.
And then he decided to switch after that because he had some issues. And
Okay.
then and I debuted. I was like, dude, that
Hey.
is so impressive. And he has
It is
albums
very
and
impressive.
everything, and he has like
Yeah.
he has fans. Like, oh my god.
Isn't that weird? I would.
Yeah.
Did your sister was she like close to him? Or
Yeah,
like,
they talk.
oh,
It's
that's
really
cool.
interesting. Yeah, they
Aw,
hung out in
that's nice.
Korea when she was there for studying abroad.
Oh,
Because
nice.
he
Okay.
didn't debut yet, so his identity didn't need to be like
Yeah, it
completely
was hidden or anything like
hidden.
that. But now he's more
Yeah.
popular, huh?
Yeah, so now he can't go
Oh,
out
that's
like that in
awesome.
public. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I couldn't imagine just like thinking that in high school. Like I
Right?
feel like in high school I was just worried about getting to college, like, like graduating. Like that was my like not. Oh, I want to be a K-pop star. Let's go to Korea.
I just want to finish my homework for today.
I know exactly, but it's good that like or not good, or I don't know if it's good. It could be good. That people want to like pursue this because the K-pop industry, movie industry, whatever the industry, is very
Yeah.
hard to like
It's so
get
hard.
to get successful in, and like
And also
going through all those
maintain your
steps.
health.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm sure like when your sister's friend was working towards his goal, like he probably often thought like, oh, am I even good enough for
Yeah,
this, or like had
exactly.
all these doubts. And I know
Mhm.
like K-pop training is very like hard.
Oh yeah.
It's very difficult.
Mm-hmm.
And even to like debut, like a lot of people that try and audition don't make it.
Yeah.
And it's very heartbreaking for like people who really wanted to be in this industry and like be successful, but they don't get the chance to like show that off to
Yeah.
the world. But that's really cool that your sister's friend is in a K-pop group.
I was like, oh my god, I know someone that's literally K-pop star. It's
Yeah.
crazy.
Ooh, fancy.
And it's like, and then like someone in Girls' Generations, like from Diamond Bar.
Oh
Scott
yeah.
Sevens, like Mark Twain's from Arcadia. So
Yeah,
it's, like,
I think he's in Hawaii right now. It's like I think it's his birthday today.
oh,
I
is
think
it
I saw it's his
really?
birthday. Yeah, happy birthday, Mark.
Happy birthday, Mark.
Happy birthday. Come join our
It's
podcast.
like, oh my god, I'm gonna cry. Okay, well, anyway.
But yeah, I think Jay from Day 6 is from Cerritos.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. But yeah. America, USA.
Oh god. USA sucks, but
Yeah.
it's getting, hopefully get better from here.
Yes.
Now that, you know, certain someone is not our president anymore.
And hopefully people start getting their vaccines. Yeah.
Yeah, please get vaccinated
your
if you haven't
vaccines.
already.
I know, for real. Then we can all go watch Shang-Chi together
Yes.
safely.
I know. Anyway.
But that was our last question.
Yeah.
But I don't know, do you have anything else to add for like closing?
What is your
thoughts?
one good thing?
Oh yeah, one good thing. My one good thing for this podcast is, I don't know, 3-day weekend.
Oh yes, 3-day
It is
weekend.
3-day weekend.
That is right.
So very excited. I was like waiting for this weekend just because like I wanted to take time to just sleep in. Again,
When's
like
your
I
last
did.
day again?
My last day is 16th.
Okay.
I mentioned in the last podcast that, or one of the podcasts, that I was quitting my job soon. 16th is my last day, and I'm super excited.
Woo!
Very excited. But yes, also like I get this break still, so very
True.
nice. And also another good thing is that my hair is growing out.
I see that.
Yeah,
What do you
I'm very
think
excited.
so far?
Yeah, I think I feel better at this length.
Okay.
But I'm also excited about it growing out more.
Mhm.
But I think like I did like it when I was short because it's like still like even this length too is like easy to manage. But I think
yeah.
like it was just hard to like style or like really do anything with it.
You couldn't really
I
do
just
anything.
felt I just felt like bare. Like I would like wear like these hair accessories, but like
Mhm.
it just be so short and like I don't know. Like I just wanted to do something with it.
Uh-huh.
But even now,
I'm
like
so
it's still kind of
excited.
short. But yeah,
It's growing though.
it is
Yay.
growing. It's
Yeah.
growing a lot faster than I expected. So that's good. That means my hair is healthier.
Yeah. Definitely. It means it's growing and
yes.
healthy.
Yes, I guess those are my two good things. What about you?
Today I woke up and I just did some art projects for homework.
Oh yeah,
So
it
was really relaxing.
That's good. Was it like a art project that you're enjoying, or is it just something like you feel like you're being forced
So
to
we
do?
have to take like an art methods class like in our
Okay.
grad school program, and then they gave us like a learning journal, which is basically like an art, like a watercolor, like sketchbook and stuff.
Oh, that's
So
cool.
we have to like make spreads of like who we are as
Oh,
like ourselves, and then like
how
also
fun.
making art projects about like standards that we have to do, like teach in the class.
Ooh,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's really creative, and then it just helps me. Like, it's really relaxing.
Yeah,
So I
and
just
it
did that today, and then I was texting one of my new friends or my blockmates
Yay.
about like crime shows on Netflix, and she was like, "Watch
Ooh.
this," and I was like, "Okay." So I was just watching and doing art today. So we're
Oh, what a nice weekend.
chilling, right?
Sounds like a relaxing weekend for the both of
Yeah.
us.
I know, it really is.
Yeah.
But okay.
Yeah, I guess that's it for now. Go watch Shang-Chi if you
Yes. Go.
are thinking about it.
Yes,
And
I recommend, even though I haven't watched.
yeah, let us know what your favorite movie is, or
Yes.
TV show, or
whatever you prefer.
Yeah.
And are you Team Edward or Team Jacob?
Team Jacob. What's your Harry Potter house? Yes.
Okay.
But for now, this has been Vanessa,
And this has been Annika.
and we'll see you
And
next
see you
time.
next time. Bye.